Do you think if you know this one and you play your roles properly, do you think any members will leave this church? No. Because you have only concentrated to 20 members. If you just visit them, 20 members, if divided one family with 4 family members, 20 members divided into 4. At least 5 families. If you only responsible to nurture 5 families in your local church, you can visit them. You go every week. Every week you can visit them. If you divide it, maybe every other week, you can come and visit them in the home, in the working place, to talk with them, to pray with them, to listen to their challenges, their problems, their difficulties. You see, they will receive their attention from the local church leaders. Help pray by the local church leaders. And then we will finish the missions of the Lord, and Christ will soon come. So I open this one to all of us. This is the worldwide ratio or data information. Yes, if we go down to our conference, maybe the figures will be a little bit different, but the principles are there. If we understand who we are, we know what is our role, and we have enough knowledge about how to perform our roles and responsibilities, the church will be prosperous. The member will be strengthening in their faith, and their lives will be blessings, not only to them, but also to the church. Consider it. The Bible mentions 3 leadership offices: pastors, elders, deacons, and the deacons. Deacons, it is included deaconesses. And the biblical qualifications for each one of them are very similar. The level of their ordinations is slightly different between one to another. But the principles, they are in the same rank of the local church leaders. They are also need to be ordained, need to be set aside, need to be given the authority from the church to perform all of these church ordinances or church rites. So, without lowering the roles of other groups, other leaders in the local church, but you realize this one. And out of all those church officers in the local church, only these 3 that receive or accept the ordinations. The treasurer hold million of peso every month. If you are in the treasurer in the big church, they don't need to be ordained. But they hold and keep and manage big amount of money. But this is important. This is what we call a local spiritual leaders in your local church. On the spiritual issues, spiritual aspects, these 3 group of leaders, members of this group, are responsible for the spiritual welfare of your members. Spiritual aspects of your members. That's why, like the elders, deacons and deaconesses also, and pastors, maintain your living relationship with the Lord. Be in the presence of the Lord every day in your lives. Before you go out, doing your regular activities, especially when you go out to do your ministry in the local church. Pastors are working close to the elders and deacons as a team. They are giving a great support to the pastoral ministry and to the local church. So pastors, elders, deacons, and deaconesses is as one team. In case, because of some reason, we shared with you already the slides, there is no pastors in your church or in your district. Their elders are the one who are responsible to organize the worship services and everything. In case that there is no pastors, there is no elders in your local church who are responsible for the worship service and all spiritual aspects of the church. Deacons and deaconesses. not church clerk, not church treasurer, not Sabbath school leaders, superintendent, not youth director or youth leaders, not other, but deacons and deaconesses. Maybe we start with the first deacon or head deacons and head deaconesses. Actually, they have the same rank. Only we elect one as a head deacons, one as a head deaconesses, so that there is one among them who will coordinate their activities. But actually, they are in the same conditions. So this is the ideas. That's why deacons and deaconesses and elders prepare themselves. First, come to the Lord every day, and then He will provide. He will equip you. He will train you. And tell Him about your needs. If you think that you do not have enough capacities to be a good speaker, a Bible teacher, ask the Lord. Lord, you called me to be a deacon and deaconesses. One of the role of deacons and deaconesses, I have to teach Bible. I have to lead my Sabbath school class discussions. But I don't have that capacities. But you called me here. You can claim that promise. You argue with the Lord. You claim from Him. He will equip you. Okay, elders and deacons are ordained to accomplish an important and specific ministry in the local church. Important and specific ministries. Remember, this is about the spiritual aspects of the church. The spiritual aspects of the members. You are there. You are ordained so that you can help them, you can assist them, you can nurture them, you can advise them, you can counsel them in your roles by visiting them in their place, in their home, or wherever they are. Pastors and elders are already under the care of the ministerial associations since 1922. But for the deacons, just newly adopted or inserted in General Conference during the Annual Council in October 16, 2013, or 9 years ago, voted that the Ministerial Association is responsible to empower, train, and equip the deacons and deaconesses in the Seventh-day Adventist Church globally. So since 2013, deacons and deaconesses were given to the Ministerial Association to empower them, to equip them, and to train them. That's why, since that time, the General Conference Ministerial Association then released the deacons and deaconesses to help our deacons and deaconesses. I know this is still in English, but we are working to translate it into Tagalog, into Ilocano, and into Cebuano. These three languages, based on the request of the field. So we are working. I assist the translation fee, and we will find out how to print it. If we can work with PPAs to print it, with the low price, then we can do it. But because sometimes PPAs charge us high price, and with numbers of requirement volumes, maybe you need to print at least 10,000 copies or whatever. But I think for the Philippines itself, maybe we can do it. Not 1 year it will be sold or distributed, but we will work. But we have to prepare this manual. Again, I will show you. The SDA Church Manual in 2015. This is the latest version of Church Manual. I hope you have this Church Manual. But so far, it's still in English again. You can download in the website. Just type SDA Church Manual. You can download the soft copy of the Church Manual in English. But we do not have yet the Tagalog or Cebuano, because Church Manual is the responsible of the Secretariat, not the Ministerial Association. It says here, the Ministerial Association, in connection with the departments, other departments, promotes the training and equipping of deacons. However, the pastor, in conjunction with the elders, has the primary responsibility for training the deacons. So you see how our church organized this training system. As from the divisions, from the union, from the mission or conference, we come to assist pastors for the training of elders, train pastors and elders. And later, the pastors and elders are the one who are responsible to train their deacons and deaconesses in their own local church. So this is the rule. But we can come to assist if needed. From the conference, from the union, even from the division, sometimes from the general conference, we can invite them also to come to assist us for the training. But the idea is here, pastors and elders. You have been trained and equipped. Now, you must ready to train your local, on your deacons and deaconesses in your local church, in your own church. Deacons and deaconesses, a ministry of love. So if we talk about the ministry of deacons and deaconesses, we call it a ministry of love. Because they give this attention to the special needs of the church members. That's why the church needs to recognize and value deacons and deaconesses ministry. Why? Because deacons and deaconesses serve or assist in all church meetings.